Hey slut. So I know what you're thinking, isn't that a little offensive to say? Yes it is. But I don't give a fuck. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So, what we're going to be doing in today's video is I'm going to be choosing two foundations, two concealers, and two of every makeup product I have, and we're going to be rating it. So I'm going to rate one the best and one the worst. But I know what you're thinking. Well, what if you only have two concealers and they're both really good? That's why I'm also going to be rating each product. So I am going to choose one to be the worst and one to be the best, but they both could be 9s. They both could be 10s out of 10. So I hope that makes sense. So after the video, let's just get started. It's time to get into the makeup. So first things first, I did wash my face, and by wash I mean I used hand soap and a towel, and I scrubbed off the first layer of skin because I don't need it. You know, I'm exfoliating is what I like to call it, but it does burn a little bit, so that's how you know it's working. Oh my god, if Skincare by Hiram ever saw this video, I think he would literally burst into tears. But that's okay. So first things first, we're going to be looking at the Haru Haru Wonder Honey Green Aqua Balm Cream. I got this from an Ipsy bag. It's very cheap. You can get a big bottle, like I'd say this big from the photos I've seen, for $9. It's really good. It makes your face feel like glass, whereas the next product makes your face feel like ass. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer, and I know what you guys are going to say. A lot of you love it, and that's okay, because a lot of you are wrong. So it does give me acne, it gives me very much depression, very much makes my borderline personality disorder 10 times worse. Very much, what are the vibes it's giving me? Very much, we just used our last food stamps and we're out of money, we're out of food, we're on the streets. That's what this is giving me. It is going on my face. Oh, she just really squirted out. Oh my god, I don't want to use this. Why does it smell like cardboard? I'm just putting it all over my face. It just feels wrong. Like, you know when you first try anal and it feels like you're shitting? That's what this feels like. Like, it just feels wrong. And unlike anal, I just know this isn't going to get better. So, let's move on to the next product. Oh, so that was the Hydrating Face Primer by e.l.f. So, if you see this, just know it comes with, like, no product in it. If you can see, like, the hole inside there, like, the room, it just isn't worth it. It's not worth your money, so don't do that. The next product I'm going to be using is, or sorting from, is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is, I would rate this, oh, I should rate this too. I rate this a 2. Because...
Hi.
Okay.
Because it does give your face some glow, just not enough. This, I would literally rate a 9.9. It is so freaking good. This isn't my color. I couldn't find the one that is my color, but it's fine because this isn't going on my face. Because this is the best, and this is the worst. I know a lot of people like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but it smells like paint, and I mean that. And it's not full coverage enough. It doesn't cover the rosacea. It doesn't cover the rumors that were spread about me in 8th grade that I was gay, and I wasn't gay. I was trans, but everyone thought I was gay, you know.
I don't think we do know, but go off, queen.
I'm gonna use it anyways, and oh my god. That sounded euphoric, but it wasn't. It smells disgusting. Also, this is not gonna be my color, and I know a lot of people are gonna clock me, but clock away, because I don't give a fuck. Like, if I wanted my color, you'd think I'd buy my color. Clearly, I don't. It just feels wrong. And the smell. Why is it focusing like that? Ew, I just got it in my hair. That hurt. That hurt me in so many ways. You guys don't understand how much I love you to be making this video. Also, I think that this is like 4 years old, so if I get a rash, you guys know why. Oh, that's not the right. So I'm just going to go ahead and start blending this out. I'm not gonna lie, it blends pretty well, but as you can see, like, you can see my red cheeks through it. It's just not the best. So I would probably rate this a 6. It's not the worst. It's not the best, obviously. Also, I am doing this to blend because this feels like shit on my skin and I'm tired of beating it in. Like, I don't want this in my pores. You know when he shoots too early and it goes on your face? That's what this feels like. I'm gonna have to go to my therapist after this. Okay, so do you guys know any good editing apps for YouTube? Because I'm trying my best to make these videos as high quality as I can, but I need your guys' help. Okay, so I just took the time to blend that in. My face feels disgusting. Like, how do I explain this? You know cleaning clear, the stuff that everyone used to use on their skin, but we all collectively stopped using that in like 7th grade? Which, if you're still using it, no shame. Just, it's time to move on. That's what this feels like. It's very much burning, very much is 4 years old, so I'm not surprised, but I like the pain. So without further ado, let's get into the concealers. So the first concealer is, I don't even know the brand. Oh, it's Maybelline?
Nice for you.
Okay, it's Maybelline New York Illuminator Corrector. This is at least 10 years old. I don't know which one of my sisters gave this to me, but it is very old. It's going to be going on my face, and it's going to be going on my face. It's going to be going on my face, and I rated it a 1. I'm gonna rate it a 1. And 1 is not good, for anyone wondering. It is not good. For anyone wondering. The pain that I'm going through. The next is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So there are 2 versions of this. There are the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and then there are just the normal Camo Concealer. I like the hydrating one more because the Camo Concealer, the original, it just kind of dries at my face. It's like the Tarte Shape Tape, but more dry. Whereas this is the Tarte Shape Tape if it were hydrating. So I really, really recommend this. I would rate it probably an 8.5. Definitely go check it out. But without further ado, let's start putting this on my face. Oh. Okay. So, you know when your parents are telling you that they're getting a divorce and that none of them want to keep you? Like, they're arguing over which one has to take you? That's what this feels like. Oh, and it doesn't want to blend out. Wait. That actually blended pretty good. Okay. It's giving no coverage. It's giving no glow, no anything. Actually, maybe a little bit of glow. I'm gonna rate this a 5. It's not bad. I really did think it was because I was like, why do I never use this? It must be bad. No, it's pretty good, girl. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it blends out really seamlessly. I actually might start using this more. Blending is such an annoying time. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I get really annoyed blending, and this just blended so fucking quick. I might rate this a 7. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to end this really quick so that I can go pick out some more products because you know me, I very much did only the necessities. I did what I had to do, and now I'm gonna do the rest of what I have to do, so see y'all in a minute. Okay, so the next product that we have is going to be contour because I don't usually set my face until after I've contoured my nose. So without further ado, we're going to be looking at the Profusion Contour Palette. This is like, you know, everyone's starter palette when they're like in 4th grade and you're like, oh my god, I want makeup, I feel ugly. You know, societal standards have already started to creep down your neck. This is the first thing we all start out with, I feel like, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I've dug into this especially this shade right here. I still use this occasionally to this day. I would only rate it like a 5 because if you know how to use it, you can make it work. But I wouldn't really recommend it maybe for starters. But the good product that I have for contour is the Wet n Wild. I've literally dug into this so much. It's so cheap and it's so good. I'd probably rate it like a 9. But, you know, the point of this video, I have to go in with the bad product. So I think I'm going to try to figure out if I'm going to do like a warm eye look or neutral or whatever, because then I want my contour to match. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go for a cold look or maybe a warm look. I'll do warm. So I'm gonna go in with, is this the right? Yeah. I'm gonna go in with the warm shade again, the one I always use, and I'm just going to start going in. And I know it looks bad at first, but you can make it work, I promise. So I will blend that out and then see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I look like a mess because I haven't baked yet, but I'm not gonna lie. After using this again, I realized I low-key... Sorry, I need to contour down there. I low-key really like this palette. I've been doing makeup for a while now. Not too long, not too short of a time, but I know how to use product. And especially products I've owned for a while, I know how to use, so I know how to get the best out of this. So if you are thinking, I want to start makeup, but I don't know how to do it, then I would definitely think about trying this, but maybe buy this as well. Another thing that is good like this, if you don't really like powders, is they have a stick form of this. It has a contour part and a highlight part. So I'd really recommend that as well. So I'm going to bake real quick, so let me grab 2 powders. Okay, so the 2 powders that I have are the Coty Airspun powder, which has been my favorite for probably about 2 years now. I would rate it a 10. It is, what's the word I'm looking for? Translucent, so it doesn't leave any color on your face. And I just really like it. I'd probably rate it like a 10 or a literal 11. Like, it's so good, and it comes with so much product. The next product I have is the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair. I really like this as well. I only have a few setting powders, so I didn't have that much to choose from. I would rate this probably a 7 or an 8. I just don't like the color it leaves that much, but we are going to be using it for baking, so without further ado, let's get into that. So now that I look like I have crack all over my face, just like a normal day for me, we are going to be wiping this off, so I'm just going to go ahead and start wiping. I did my nose contour a little bit intense today, so I'm hoping that, by kind of powdering this, it'll help take away some of it. Let's see. No, it didn't do anything. That's okay, because I'm used to also not being successful at anything. So failing at makeup is just another part of my life. Okay, so because I'm still looking ugly, it's time to get into blush. So my phone died, and are we surprised? No, I mean, if you wanted quality, I don't know why you would come here. But I did just apply blush. I tried this new trick where I put a little bit of blush up here to almost give my face like, ow, I had a knot in my hair. To almost give my face like a sunburnt look, because I love being sunburnt, you know, it's like a vibe. Now we have highlighters. So I'm looking at, this isn't a drugstore highlighter because I realized I don't have drugstore highlighters. Oops. This is an O for highlighter. This is the best. I'd rate this, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the best, it's not the worst. And then we have this product that I have dug into. She has been used. She doesn't look like she's been used, but she's been through a lot. Okay, she's been through divorce. She's been through so much. I don't even know. I can't really finish that joke because I was gonna make it offensive. But I'm kind of vibing with how my makeup's looking so far for this being the worst rated makeup. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade because that's the only shade that'll work for me. And I would rate this product, I don't know, I have to see. I can't remember how it works. Honestly, probably a 6. So not that much, like, worse than the other product. I definitely have used this quite a bit in the past. Like, I mean, it works. Like, it gives me a really beautiful highlight. The only problem is I can't use any of the other colors in here because they're way too dark for me. I mean, maybe for, like, an eyeshadow look. I don't know. This is my favorite part, is the nose highlight on the contour. Also, I really fucked up my nose contour today because, I'm untalented. But in the pictures I take later with filters, it'll all look pretty again. I really want a highlighted Cupid bow. And this just isn't giving me the highlight I need. That's disappointing. Next I'm gonna highlight my chin. I kind of do this thing where I highlight my entire face because I want to literally look like glowing. I always highlight... Well, actually, it's a tip I got. I kind of stopped doing it. I used to do this when I did makeup a lot. I forgot to start highlighting my brow bone. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. And now I'm looking actually kind of good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I look like a bad bitch. I look like I came on here as a sad bitch. I came on here as a fat bitch. Like, and now I'm here as a happy bitch and a bad bitch. And that's what matters. So, I don't even know what's next, I guess. Eyeshadow. I'm a little bit nervous for this because I have some really bad eyeshadows. So this is where the look is really going to be tested. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so I just picked out my favorite and least favorite palette, except the thing is my least favorite palette I actually really enjoy as well. Because the thing with eyeshadow palettes is what talks about quality is pigment and blendability. And is blendability a word? I don't know. But things like that. And so the best palette I could find is the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. It's really pretty. Let me just open it up for you guys. Ah, I can't get it. It's gorgeous. It's so fucking pretty. And all of the colors blend really well. They're really pigmented. So I'd rate that probably a 10 out of 10. I really like it. Even though it isn't Jaclyn Hill canceled. I can't remember anymore. And then the worst palette I have, that's... I don't know. I don't like calling it the worst. It's by the Color Workshop and it's just nude. I really like this palette because I actually use this quite a bit because I like to go for like my everyday look. I like to do a really simple nude look with light shades that aren't very pigmented. So it's really hard for me to diss this palette because I really like it, but we're gonna have to, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to show you guys how I do my everyday look basically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with... Okay, there's a brush in here that I need to get out, otherwise it's going to be impossible to do. Get out. Okay. So the first things first, I'm going to go in with this shade, and I'm just going to put that on my crease. And I'm almost going to create a wing with that. I need my mirror for this, sorry. So I don't know if you guys can see, there's just a really, oh, I didn't blend that well. There's just a really basic, like, winged look with this eyeshadow. It's so fucking pretty in my opinion. I really like it. And then what I do is I go in with a clean packing brush, and I go in with this white shade right here. And I put that in my inner corner, all over my lid, and in my brow bone. Like, I don't know if you guys, like, see how pretty that looks. But it just gives my eye, like, a supermodel look. I'm obsessed with it. Like, compared to, like, without the white eyeshadow and then with the white eyeshadow. I don't know. I really enjoy it. Alrighty, you guys. So, this video is almost done. I just want you guys to know that... So, basically, even though I might not like a product, it doesn't mean that you have to dislike it. And, obviously, you've seen, just because something might be more pigmented or... more expensive, it's not going to necessarily be better. Like this eyeshadow look, that palette was probably $4 and my eyes look gorgeous. Oh my god, I forgot mascara. How am I gonna forget mascara, bitch? Okay, so I don't know how I forgot mascara, but I have my favorite, which is the CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara. It makes my straight eyelashes look really curled and pretty. And then I have the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Hydrofuge. Sorry, I had a burp. This is really pretty as well, but I'd probably rate this like an 8 and this like a 6. It's not the best, and mine is kind of old and dried out, so let's see how it applies. Alrighty, you guys, so as you guys can see, this mascara just doesn't really do that much. It's pretty, like, I don't know, it's pretty. I mean, I like it because I, like, naturally have pretty long eyelashes, so I don't need the most of a product. But for someone who doesn't have a lot of eyelashes or they're not very long, they just need something that's a little bit better. So I would definitely recommend the CoverGirl Lash Blast Mascara. It's super good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, I really would like if you could subscribe and like so I can continue making videos like this. I love you all so much. Mwah. Have an amazing day.